Welcome to another Zincast, and we have some snow to talk about. A quick little snowstorm that's going to be going through the area tonight into tomorrow. It's a small storm system, not a lot of moisture to work with. It doesn't really bomb out or anything, so we don't really see too much in accumulations. Listen, the higher elevations could max out around 6 inches, but in and around the coast areas, 1 to 4 is a great call. So it is a small storm, but look, Central Park, the last time they recorded over an inch of snow was back in February of 2022, and let me remind everyone, it is currently 2024. That means like almost 700 days have gone by. So yeah, it's been a while, so let us see if that record will be broken. Unfortunately, some of the high resolution models are hinting that if the upper level lows, specifically 850 millibars, forms a little bit closer to the coast, that warm air, the east wind over the ocean, could bring in some warm air and cause some mixing to some sleet, maybe some freezing rain. So yeah, we'll have to take a look at that, but we will look at the models there. And just one more thing, if you want just really quick forecasts, we have a little fun with them also on Instagram and on TikTok. New channel at Weather8Ball. That's the number 8 ball. We have some fun with it. Check it out. The video is already posted there on this storm. All right, so what happens? We have a low pressure system that's pretty much just gonna book it like that, kind of right through the country. You kind of see how that goes. And by the way, behind that for this weekend, something else to take a look at, but we will get to that at a later date. You know what I say, we get to get through one storm because that will always impact the second storm. So let us go through, okay? And this is the European 6Z guidance from overnight, and you can see that in and around the area, light snow does start forming somewhere between around, I don't know, depending where you are, maybe 8 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., but really starts working into the northern areas around midnight, and that's when it will snow. Now, you notice that the intensity levels here, this is darker, right? So this is higher intensity, this is the lighter stuff, so you're not really getting too much accumulations in the lighter stuff. But as the low pressure system begins to form off the coast, okay, you can see this circle starting to form here. You notice how all of a sudden the intensity picks up back here and along the coast. And I mean, if this storm would intensify a little bit more, we could wrap in some more precipitation, but it is not forecast to. The only surprise factor that we can get is we have extremely warm water temperatures. Water temperatures are extremely warm. And we have Arctic air. This morning, temperatures were in the 20s. Right now, I just checked my watch. It's 25 out here in Rockland County. So the thermal gradient is huge. So that can play in a factor that maybe the models are under forecasting, but I don't really see it happening. But hey, listen, surprise factor, that could be a factor, but I wouldn't bet on it. The other thing is, and I do want to mention this, is specifically in the northern areas, colder temperatures equal higher snow ratio. So instead of a 10 to 1, where you would need 1 inch of liquid to produce 10 inches of snow, we could be talking 15 to 1, right? So not as much liquid is needed to produce a higher snowfall, and it'll be a light, fluffier snow, right? All right, so as we work through, we could see we're getting through tomorrow, and probably around 4 p.m., everything starts tapering off, depending where you are, 5, 6 p.m., as the storm books, and you can see it really does start strengthening as it heads up towards the coast of Maine. So yeah, so what does that mean? Well, before I do that, let me just show you what I mean about some of the more high-res models, showing a little bit of a closer track of that low, and it causes some mixing. So this is the HRRR, and you can see as that low intensifies, see where it positions it just right off the New Jersey coast. So you get some warmer air because the winds will be coming off the west here. So it is a possibility. We'll see. I think this is a little bit too warm, a little bit too close to the coast. You notice how it bounces here. So yeah, I think the low is going to be more out here. I do think New York City will see some sleet, maybe some freezing rain, but I still think 1 to 3 accumulations. We'll go to the snow map. Let's also take a look at the 12Z NAM 12K also to clear out my lows. And we can see here, again, timing is all pretty much the same. And notice how the low is a little bit further off the coast. Keep that mix a little bit further south and east. Okay, but look, everyone starts out as snow, and you will get some accumulating snow. So what will that be? Let us pull up my snow map. Let's get it centered here. Here we go. So New York City, points south and east, 1 to 3, possible mixing. You'll be on the higher end. If you don't get mixing, you'll be on the lower end if you do get mixing. But yeah, so Central Park has a shot. I can't believe we're excited about 1 inch for Central Park, but there we are. Points north and west, 2 to 4. Remember, not a lot of moisture to work with. Maybe some of the higher ratios will help out, get us to that 4. The mountain regions, the higher elevations, Catskills, Poconos, 4 to 6. I think 4 is going to be fairly easy with the ratios. Maybe again, if you're lucky, you get some 6, and that also works into the higher elevations of Vermont and so on. Folks, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow Weather 8 Ball at Weather 8 Ball on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, follow me at Zinlamar on Instagram and Twitter. Follow everything. Subscribe to everything. Like everything. And gotta comment. Guys, the algorithm works with comment. I don't make the algorithm. When you comment, it makes it so that other people can see the video. Put a stupid comment. Okay? Do you like my Penguins hat? No? You want me to wear a different hat? Here, comment on what hat you want me to wear. Maybe I could find it. Alright? Also comment if you're excited for 1 inch of snow in Central Park. Alright, everyone. Have a good one.